Hello everybody and welcome to our channel. I'm Anna and today I will be giving you a review of Lifelike by Kristoff. This book is set in a dystopian future in the United States where everything is basically a desert because of radiation and there are a lot of robots. The robots obey by 3 laws. They can't hurt people, they have to obey the people, and they can't hurt themselves unless it breaks the rules before. The book is about Eve, a girl who lives with her grandfather. She had kind of a rough past, which means she lost her eye, so she has a metal robotic eye, so she can see in the dark and do some cool things with it, but it kind of is uncomfortable for her. But it sounds like a really cool eye, and I kind of think that I would want one. Anyways, she has her best friend Lemon Fresh, who is named after the box that she was left in outside a pub, which was Lemon Fresh. But she's just called Lemon. And she has a robot. Eve has a robot named Cricket who follows her anywhere and helps her out with stuff. The book starts at a fighting arena where Eve fights in her robot against robots without people in them, and this is the way she makes money to pay for her grandfather's medication. Because he has cancer, like a lot of other people, because there is a lot of radiation in this dystopian future world. She fights the robot, it doesn't go very well, and then she kind of blows it up with her mind, which is freaky. It's freaky, but that happens. The big huge robot that is about to crush her just goes down. And now she has lost all her money because her robot broke before she killed the robot with her own power. So she lost all her money that she was gonna buy medication for, and some bad guys are after her because now she has powers, and that is not good. On her way home with Cricket and Lemon, she finds a lifelike robot, which basically looks like a real human and acts like a real human, though this one is dead, so she takes it home to her grandfather, where the lifelike wakes up. The lifelike seems to know her, and it's all very exciting. I'm really impressed by Kristoff and the way he writes female characters. This is not the first book that I've read by him. I've read others, and he is really good at writing female characters, and this is no exception. Both Eve and Lemon, which are 2 completely different characters, feel kind of relatable, and they feel real, not just on paper, but they feel like, well, maybe I could be friends with them if I was in a dystopian world. I really love this book. It has a great plot, it's well written, it's good characters, but I was not sold at the end. I will not spoil yet, you will get a heads up, but I did not like the ending. I loved the entire book, and then like when there was 20 pages left, it just flipped and I did not like it. I talked to Michelle about it and she was like, oh, but I love those kind of endings, and she was really excited and I was really mad. So depending on, I would really recommend this book. It's a really good book, but if you hate the kind of twisted endings, like just then maybe you should think about it before you read it, but otherwise it's a really good book and I recommend it. So if you have not read it, pause this video, go buy it, read it, and then come back when you have read it. If you have read it, you can stay a little longer. So I really love how this book was built, that you get flashbacks and you get to know a few things but not all of it, and you just stuck and you want to know more, and I just laid down in the couch and read it till I was done in the middle of the night. So when there are 20 pages left, approximately, I did not count exactly, we find out that Eve, who is really Anna, which we know by now, she's not really Anna, because the real Anna died, and this is a lifelike robot, which I was fine with. Like, it's okay. But she gets this mental flip, which means she's just like, well, I'm not the person either of you know. I did not do the things that you remember me doing. Like with Ezekiel, that she had fallen in love with him and that she had sex with him. That was not her. That was someone else doing it. And I understand that this is a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. But she just does this flip. So everything she stands for, that protecting humans and that everyone should be free and being good. No. She flips. And she sides with Gabriel. I did not like this. It broke my heart. Dear Kristoff, why do you break my heart? It's not the first time you've done it. It's probably not the last time you've done it, because I'm gonna read more of your books, because they are great. But it broke my heart. And for 2 weeks after I read this book, I could not pick up another book. I was that broken by it. I didn't know what to do with my life. I did not know how to continue living. Because this was not supposed to happen. This was the worst possible ending. And I am ranting. I'm allowed to rant. I was pissed. I was so pissed. And it's a standalone. That's the information I have. It's a standalone. There will not be any continuing. It will not be right again. It is just wrong, and that is the way it is. And I am mad. I still have a problem with this book. It's a few weeks now since I've read it. I needed time to cool off before I did this video, but now I'm mad again. I finished it in the middle of the night, and then I was like, my life is over. I don't know what to do now. Why did you do this to me? Cricket. I love Cricket. Cricket was hilarious and he was funny, and I want him to be my best friend. I'm sorry, Michelle. I want him to be my best friend. He is great, and he is kind and thoughtful, and he's a robot, and I don't care. I want him to be my best friend and companion through life. And I liked Ezekiel. He was... I'm a little bit in love with him. Don't tell my boyfriend. But yeah, I really liked him. And Grandpa, who is not Grandpa, he's still great. I think he is great and kind, and I love the relationship between him and Lemon, because she's not related to them in any way. She just showed up 2 years ago, and now she wants to call him Grandpa, because he is that great. There were a lot of things that I didn't understand, because I did not understand the mechanics and robots, so it's like that just kind of went over my head, but otherwise it is great. I don't really know what to say except the ranting. I am so mad at this book. I am so mad. It was great, read it if you can.